2015 Nissan Sentra SR 1.8 liter. Gonna do an oil change. Just some of the things you need. Any brand 0W20 oil. Obviously a filter that fits your car. You're gonna need a socket wrench and the right size socket, which is a 9/16 to remove the oil drain bolt, and a oil filter wrench. You're gonna need a drain pan and a funnel to fill the oil up later. Let's get started. You're gonna want to place this under the car. A lot of oil is gonna be coming out of there. So now I got the oil drain plug out. I don't know if you were able to tell from there, but I put the socket wrench down. You just want to break the tension on that nut, and you want to take it out with your hand. If you're doing it in cold weather like this, definitely be careful because you want it to maybe let your car run for a little bit first, and the oil will be hot. So it's definitely a good idea to have a roll of paper towels around. Shit gets messy when you're doing oil changes. And I like to wipe off the drain plug a little bit before I put it back in. And you want to put that in by hand. Try to make sure everything goes through nice and smoothly. You don't want to force it in or anything. So let's go ahead and do that. You can go ahead and grab this little socket wrench here and just tighten that drain plug back up. Now, if you do have access to a torque wrench, you could go ahead and torque it up to about 30 pound-feet. Go ahead and torque it up to about 30 pound-feet, and up to about 30 pound-feet. But I don't, so hand tight, good enough. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my adjustable oil filter wrench. I'm going to remove the oil filter. I like to do that afterwards, once I've put the oil drain plug back in and everything. Alright, so I've gone ahead and removed that oil filter. This is the new one, obviously, as you guys saw. And it's all drained out now. So it's time to go ahead and put the new one in. So what you're going to want to do is pop open your new container of oil. And it's a little messy, but, you know, just kind of dip your finger in there. And rub it around the seal on the oil filter. Just to make sure you get a nice tight seal when you put this new oil filter out. It's just oil. It's not going to kill you. So once it feels like it's nice and tight, go ahead and grip it with your hand as much as you can, unless you have a nice oil filter wrench. Mine's only for taking them off. And just give it like a quarter turn. That'll be nice and tight. Now I got it in where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and take a paper towel, just clean up a little bit down there. Also, don't be a dumbass like me and leave the oil can open, spill this shit all over the place, and then gotta go buy new oil. And from the looks of it, all the cars are behind this one, so I won't be able to go anywhere with the car. Oh, son of a bitch. I need my Starbucks. Alright, so now that I've had a sip of my Starbucks and everything's done down there, you're good to go ahead and fill the car up with some oil. So go ahead and grab your funnel. I don't want to step on the tarp, so I'm just going to move it out of the way. So you're going to take off the oil cap, which you can loosen it and take it off before you start the oil change, so you know the pressure goes through it and lets the oil drain a little faster, and so it doesn't get stuck or anything afterwards from all the pressure buildup. Mine's been loosened. I just let it sit there the whole time. Go ahead and put the funnel in. Now this car needs 4 1/4 quarts of oil, or 4 liters. If you go ahead and get the big 5 quart, there's measurements down the side. Don't know if you can see those there, but on the right side is liters, on the left is quarts. There's 4, there's 4 1/2 quarts, or there's 4 liters. That's how much you need. So you're going to be left with about half a liter. So you should be coming down to here by the time you're done filling up your car. So let's get going on that. Now be careful not to spill anything anywhere. It's not the end of the world if you do, but you know, shit's just gonna start burning and it's gonna smell. There's no rush. You know, I've only gone about a liter so far, but I'm just gonna stop every now and then, check where I'm at, make sure I don't overfill it or underfill it for that matter. So I got about another half liter to go. Here's where I'm going to want to take a little slow. I don't want to overfill the car or anything, causing problems. Alright, so I got about a half liter left in there. The car's all topped off and everything. You can go ahead and remove the funnel and put the cap back. Start the car, let it run for a little bit, take it for a ride, let everything cycle up, and there you go. That's how you do an oil change. That's pretty general for every car, but this is a 2015 Nissan Sentra again, and that's all the information. If you have any questions, go ahead and hit me in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Please subscribe though. Thanks. Peace. Fresh oil change after about 8,500 miles. Ouch. Work it up to about 30 pound-feet.